Okay, good morning, hello, good afternoon, wherever you are. I mean, today it is a little late start for me today, but here we are, and here we go. So I hope you guys are doing well.
Waters. Notifications are working.
TC Dub, thank you for telling me.
Treasure Coast Waters. Cheers.
Welcome to the show. Hell yeah. Heel.
Welder. Based or biased LOL.
Based or biased. How about I block you just for being a cocksucker right now? How about I just fucking block you for even saying that to me? I'm not laughing.
Hey man.
You come in and you fucking be supportive, you fucking prick. How about that? I'm so sick of the lack of support, and now I can see why.
Morning.
That comment you just made is perfect so that I can see what you really think. You just exposed yourself. So thank you for that. See how long you last this morning. Oh, I got a dirty poker. Yeah, I'm in one of those moods where, you know, if you're not really funny, it's not going to work.
Welder. Always supportive. Thought it was an error. Most non-biased person I know.
Yeah, right? I mean, why would you even insinuate that bullshit? I mean, what side am I on? You know? Pfft, try to peg me down to something. Best of luck. What a mess. Wow, man. I got really dirty. So I'm really happy because I fixed my my Escalade last night. It was you know, dipshit fucking drove it over from California, and he, you know, methed out on the goddamn control panels, ripped shit out of the truck, ripped out air vents, ripped out the fucking controller, fucking ruined all kinds of shit. And I've been working, fixing things, and I fucking figured out how to fix that control panel on the door without having to actually go and buy a new one. And I gotta say, I'm really impressed with what I've done out there. I really am. You thought it was an error. No, it's not an error. The kids call me based. You know, I say shit and they're like, dude, that's the greatest take we've ever heard on that. Yeah, so why do you fucking hate me so much? If I make more sense than anyone you listen to, why does it piss you off so bad? You know, it's a fucking love-hate relationships that some people need to fucking get the fuck over. You know, if you think I'm salty or whatever, fine, man. You can't handle my abrasiveness, fine, I get it. But if I'm making sense and you can deal with all that other bullshit, then what's your fucking deal?
Just don't use a 2010 controller. Son fucks woke up with heartburn.
Dude, I'm not using a 2010 controller. I'm using a 2003 controller. Well, yeah, it's an 03. So there you go. You woke up with heartburn? Did you take something for it, bro?
Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. How's it going?
Enoch Emmanuel Torres. It was a submarine joke, haha.
No, I got the joke. I got it was a submarine joke. I totally got that when you said controller. I totally got the joke. It's just, I'm just saying it wasn't a 2010. It was older.
Well.
Was that they were using in the sub a 2010? Fucking idiots. Oh, God. Hey, I'm glad they're dead. What can I say, man? You know, I'm glad they're dead. I'm glad when stupid people die because of their own actions or their own stupidity. That makes me happy. I mean, I'm supposed to feel sorry for them. Well, you know what? I'm not Jesus. What can I say? I have no pity. Not Jesus, not going to cry. Sip half. Half and half. Ooh, it sounds fattening. I would just take a pill for it. That pills work really good for heartburn. I take a omeprazole or whatever the fuck that shit's called. Omeprazole. I take one every day. They say you're only supposed to take it for so long. Fuck that shit. I take one every day.
How deep is the RMS Titanic? Oh, we can goes further down. Oh wait, 12,000 feet below.
We can go further. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They're idiots. They got what they deserved for being stupid. You know, you bungee jump and the rope breaks. You get what you deserved. It could have happened. You're putting a lot of weight on something and it's going to stress it, and enough people do it over time, something can break. You're going to be the one to risk that. I don't care if it fucking breaks and you die and fall to your death. You needed that kind of fucking stimulation in your life. Your life must really suck. You know what? I get a lot of stimulation out of just sitting down and watching a TV show with my girlfriend. And we laugh and we have a great time, and we don't have to jump off buildings or put our lives in danger or go to the bottom of the ocean or you know, whatever morons do. And I'm just so glad that I'm not one of those people. I'm not some kind of a rush junkie that has to be out, you know, putting my life on the line just so I can feel like I'm alive. I feel like I'm alive, man. I get a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure out of a lot of things. You know?
Manuel Torres. $250K for a death certificate.
It's an expensive. This is quite an expensive. You know, think that money, $250,000 per person, that could have gone to feed some people, put homes over their heads, put roofs over their heads. It would have been nice.
Good morning to Yad.
No, we'd rather go look at a fucking shipwreck underwater. You know, a tribute to the stupidity of mankind. Oh, yeah. Go pay homage to that, you fucking idiots. Oh, but people died here. Yeah, who cares? So they died in a graveyard, too. You go to any goddamn cemetery and go, you know, hold all of those people dearly. You know, and they're only 6 feet under instead of, what was it, 12,000 feet? Dude, it's gotten funny. It really has become the joke of our time. And there's so many things that we can laugh at. Bro, we barely even talked about what happened in Russia, and, you know, that's just like got glazed over. And now we're back on the sub. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. You know, that's one way to relate it out, right?
Andrew, hey. You could have went and saw the RMS Lusitania instead of the Titanic. Like, what the point?
Andrew. Oh, am I kicking you in your face? I'm sorry, Harles. That's what happens when you lay right in front of my feet. This smells so flowery and delicious. I'm really looking forward to the first dab of the day. You could have went and saw it. Yeah. All right. I'm so glad to see so many of you here. Thanks for tuning in. I started watching Black Mirror, and I got to tell you, dude, whatever they're doing now, it's bullshit. The shows are great. They're enjoyable. Yes. But the endings suck my dick. Black Mirror endings have become complete shit. They don't tie anything up. They don't conclude anything. And you're left like always at the end of a Black Mirror going, what the fuck did I just watch? And why did I just waste an hour of my life on this? You're not even going to conclude it? What is wrong with you? You cut the ending off the goddamn the program? You know, they think it's all avant-garde. Oh, look, we're not going to put an ending on this. It's so edgy and fresh and new. Look, no ending. So you walk away like, what the fuck, dude? Hey, man, I could have just not taken my heartburn pill this morning and had the same feeling in my stomach all day. You know, why bother? Have you guys seen that shit? Have you guys seen Black Mirror yet? Oh my God, what a fucking joke. And like I said before, the shows are pretty good until you get to the very end. And then it starts falling apart, and then they just cut the end off. Credits! And you're like, wait, man, you guys gave up what it's... Did you guys get like a terrorist attack at the end of making this presentation and you just had to throw it in the can? You know, unfinished? I don't understand. Who's doing that? And why are they? They're directed by different people. What do they tell them? Oh, make sure you cut the ending off. What's going on? I made it through 2 of them and started the 3rd one. And I was like, oh, I see where this one's going. You know, oh, it's so been done before.
Haven't seen the new ones yet.
Well, I got to tell you, they're good until you get to the ends. But they're good. They're really, I enjoy them until I get to the very end, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. Some, you know, mystery cut-off ending, cut to credits. You know? They got us by our balls, you see. They totally have us by our balls. And we're just going to watch every single one, and I'm sure the last one's going to be just the worst cut-off ending of all. With absolutely no resolution, no conclusion, no ejaculation. You know, nothing. You get nothing. The fucking base god himself. You call me base god? Hey, I'm pretty base, the kids say. But then...
Any about AI? Andrew, hey.
Dude.
I get high.
Dude. How is my torch? It's like my torch ran out of gas. That is so weird. Okay, I have to go to my closet to get a new can of butane. Something happened. All the gas ran out of my torch. There must be a leak in it. I hope not. I'll be right back. That's weird.
Newell Torres. Butane check son. Sean the Orca guy. We get nothing and don't like it, lol.
All your based, all your based, are belong to nay. All your based, takes, all the based, takes belong to nay. All the based, all the based, takes belong to nay. I like that one. All right, let's do this.
Emote 539332, emote 539.
Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy? Dude, it filled up in 5 seconds. That's weird. So it is filled. There's something going on with my torch. Uh-oh. I might have blockage. That's not good, dude. Oh. Maybe turn the gas on? Okay, maybe turn the gas on. I don't know how... I don't like to talk about my butane torch. I just like to get high with it. Cafe. Oh! I don't have any coffee! Ah! Alright, I need to get some coffee. I totally must get the café. All you're based. Oh no, it should be all you're based. Takes. All you're based. Takes come from nay. Based takes. Based in reality and facts.
Sean the Orca guy.
No, the gas was off.
My GFS torch sounds like it was made by Skunk Works.
Alright. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody.
Newell Torres. You know you're gonna watch every episode, the ending are always Ed off.
I know.
Bonsai house.
I know you're not.
I saw you have to ignite it with a lighter.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I had the gas off and didn't realize it. That's why it only took 4 seconds to fill it instead of 15. Oh, that's nice. That feels good. It tickles my lungs just perfectly. I'm going to get that kafef. I'll be right back. All your base takes. All your base takes come from A. Ha!
Yes. Cheers.
Chia. God, whatever happened to Cobra Dad? What the fuck happened to Cobra Dad, man?
House. All my torches do that now. Torches DA redesign if igniters wear out like they do. It's bullshit. My last torch was worth $40. Should last years. Newell Torres. For real bro, I haven't heard Listo in a
Hello?
minute, son.
Hey, Cobra Dad?
Hello?
Hey, Cobra Dad.
Hey!
Hey.
What's up?
Bro, I've been missing you, man.
I'm glad I picked up the phone. I didn't know whose number it was.
Nice. Yeah, it's my.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing really good, man. I realized I was sitting here doing my show. I was getting a cup of coffee, and I sat down. I said, chia. I was just saying that, and I was like, what the fuck did I do over that?
Newell Torres. Sometime I gotta just pick up the phone and call or homie.
Yeah. Yeah, well, bro, my house is still out there, bro, so. fixing it, man. It's all nice now. I got it all back. It's fucking nice.
And your truck too, your black truck?
Yeah, I got that, and I got my Jeep.
And then what about the little four-wheeler thing you had?
No, it's still sitting out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we love it, though.
Fuck yeah.
Because he was going nuts. He was up there with you,
Yep.
running around with that Rogan shit. How's Rogan doing?
He's doing good, man. He's laying right in front of me.
He loves it out there in Florida, huh?
Yeah, he does, man. But he's got more people here, man. He just loves people.
Yeah, Jimbo loves people too.
Yeah, he's a people doggy.
Yeah, he's really. See, I love this dog, this breed, because they have like kind of two sides to them. They have this, hey, I gotta take care of the house. And
Yeah, all the time. They're like that. They're on guard all the time. They're always, right?
if you don't belong here, I'm gonna let you know.
Right.
And wait, if they let you in the house, okay, cool, you're cool. I'm gonna love you till you tell me to get off you.
Right. Exactly.
So I love it because
Yeah.
he's such a great dog. He shows so much love. I mean, oh my God, we love him so much.
Well,
These guys are about to be 4.
yeah, I thought it was 5.
No, I think it's 4, dude.
Okay, my bad.
You thought they were older last night.
I'm weird like that. So he's going to turn 4 this year?
Yeah, they're both gonna be 4.
Okay, I got my dog's age wrong. He's going to be 4, not 5. Cool.
Live right now?
Yeah, I am. In fact, I got to go back to them. I will. Cobra Dad says, hey, everybody. Enoch, what's up, son? He's in the chat, I assume.
Cyber in there?
No, man. I didn't see Cyber in Discord this morning. But he's been hanging out lately, so I'll tell him you said hey.
That's cool.
And Iceman.
Oh yeah, just let everybody know.
I will.
Well, dude, I hate to cut this short. I just clocked into work. I'm kinda
Newell Torres.
Okay, you go to work. Enoch said yo back to you. And
down, bro. And I'll call you soon, dude. I'll call you this.
that'd be great. Okay, brother, take care.
Hey, I love you, bro.
Love you too.
All right, man.
Okay, bye. Wow, dude. You know, it's funny because I'm just sitting here going, chia, which is something I got from him. You know, and I'm like, I'm saying it, and I'm like, yeah, I got that from Cobra Dad. I was Cobra Dad. Where the fuck is Cobra Dad? We haven't talked to Cobra Dad in forever. Him and I, our dogs are brothers. You know?
Enoch Emmanuel Torres. One of the super.
Oh, yeah,
Trendy's son.
bro, from the old school. From the old school. Oh, that dab was insane. What did I do, bro? What did I do to myself? Let's promote the Twitch, shall we? It's it's going deep in the paint. I got that one from Pinoy. Dude, what? Hard. We go hard in the paint, son. We go hard in the paint. I'm like, is that like a basketball thing? He's like, yeah. I'm like, right on. I love being so out of touch with terms and things and whatever's hip and being an old man. And that is so fun when you first hit that age and you're so out of touch with a younger generation. God, it's hilarious. It's like everything that I've seen my whole life as a kid growing up and fucking watching old people and knowing that the roles are completely reversed and now it's my turn to be trolled like a bitch. And I'm like, that's what happens. Get off my lawn! That's where I'm at, man. Welcome to old age. I was going through the automatic car wash, but I was afraid of imploding. Dude, the jokes should roll. Yeah, they got you guys hear they got the numbers wrong on the Titanic, the amount of people that died on the Titanic. Yeah, you got to add 5 more now. 5 more. Can you imagine putting yourself in that situation? I mean, every time I talk about it or joke about it, I have to think about the fact that someone actually thought that that would be a great thing to do.
Lol, welcome
You know,
to my world of growing old, brother. Cheers.
I think about the fact that I guess his name's James Cameron, the guy that did Titanic, the movie, went down like 35 times in a submersible to go view the wreckage. And I thought to myself, that's such a stupid... He's like a crackhead. It's a bunch of barnacles on a bunch of structure of a ship that you can literally just open a book and see what that fucker looked like. You just put a bunch of barnacles and seaweed on it and you're good.
How long it's been since those fish
James Cameron, or whatever his fucking name is, he literally felt the need to go down there that many times to put his actual eyes on a fucking rusted bucket sitting on the bottom of the ocean. What a moron! That's a crackhead, man. That's a crackhead. Okay? James Cameron, great movies, fucking crackhead.
He stated he got addicted going down after the first time.
Oh, really? Did I nail it? Isn't that funny, guys? I didn't know that. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how I nail shit like that? Isn't that funny? Wow, that's weird. I just freaked myself out. Hoot and howl, thank you. Really? Really? Because, because I can't believe it. I just nailed that shit. He admitted he was addicted to doing it. I mean, it's a,
Yes, I watched him say it in an interview.
it's an addiction
Cannabis.
to,
After the rush.
yeah, it's an addiction to adrenaline rushes. So many people suffer from that. And, you know, some can do with it, some can do without it, and some people take it to a point where they kill themselves. What James Cameron did was unnecessary, and, you know, he risked his own life. I don't know if he went down there alone or he had other people with him. Unnecessarily. I'm sure that the vessel he was in was much safer and less experimental. But I also remember him saying, no, ours was experimental too. And ours was unregulated as well. I think that James Cameron said that. Is that I have his name right? I hope I do. Steve Running, hello. Randy, hello. Coffee's so fucking good. It's the perfect temperature right now where you just want to slug it down. Oh, I love it when it's right there. Covfefe, how I love thee, my Covfefe. Let us smoke some cannabis. Cannabis for the rest of us.
James said in the interview that he started the movie to pay for the expedition, so the movie was just a way to let him go down there.
That's a crackhead, bro. Finding a way to finance his addiction. Yeah, that's a crackhead. That's what crackheads do. That's what crackheads do. That's what crackheads do. Like these AI morons, you know, that snort huge lines of AI while they tell us how, you know, it's all going to kill us. While they're snorting huge lines of it. I don't know, man. That's what crackheads do. Oh, Harlos. Let's smoke. Anybody wanna?
To start the day, cheers, Nate NLRC Trendy Osh Dabbers. Hoot and howl. The Titanic was the Mount Everest of shipwrecks, and as a diver I wanted to do it right, he said. When I learned some other guys had dived to the Titanic to make an IMAX movie, I said, "I'll make a." CJ Hill. The Titanic sank because it couldn't handle your base takes emote 53896 Nay's Garden Nay Smile. It's Josh G. LOL. Hoot and howl.
CJ Hill, you're so
to pay
funny.
for an expedition and do the same thing.
I'm gonna turn you
I
guys up
loved
louder.
that first taste, and I wanted more.
Dude, I want to turn this shit up louder. How do I do that? And you know, I always turn off system sounds, and Windows 11 turns them back on.
A acid trap. Who's your money on Mark?
My
or
brain just
Elon
melted.
for the
That was my
fighting
brain
match?
melting
Apply
inside
it's
my
official.
skull a little bit.
Stephen
That's why I
Renner.
was.
How about the cage match Elon vs Zuckerberg?
Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, it's got to be Mark Zuckerberg. He's our boy. He's our boy. I mean, come on. You can eject one of them
Neil
off of the
Torres.
planet
10 ppl 250k isn't that 2.
And never have to see them ever again.
Unreal.
Would it be Zuckerberg? Who did Facebook? That's pretty obnoxious, but, you know, he did Facebook. Or would it be Elon Musk? This guy who's fucking put his dick in every hole that he ever saw. That's how I judge that. What do you guys think of that take? I mean, Zuckerberg's a cunt.
2 AI bozos in a cage match. Who can depro who?
Zuckerberg's a cunt, don't get me wrong. But Elon Musk is a fucking dead cunt. He is a
hell?
rotten.
Mark is a trained martial artist.
He's a
Elon is out of
fossilized.
shape, I believe.
He's a fossilized cunt. You want a fossilized cunt? Or you want a cunt?
Seymour Cannabis. The Musk is outta here.
Was that good?
Stephen Running. Yes, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, we're going to take Zuckerberg. We're going to take Zuckerberg. Based on that alone. I mean, he's done his stupid fucking rockets that are producing CO2, claiming he's going to go populate Mars. It's never going to happen. He's an idiot.
Us.
Drilling holes
Zuck
in the
is a black
fucking
belt
in the
jiu-jitsu.
to put in
Ha, 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 Elon is
slow-moving cars down
Joshy.
tunnels that did absolutely
Zuckerberg
nothing
is
for
just a nerd,
anybody.
so I can't wait to see him
Electric
move faster
cars
than his
that will
normal
literally
glacial
run
pace.
into baby carriages going across a crosswalk. Electric cars that swerve and hit bicyclists for no reason. They literally go out of their way to hit people all of a sudden. Oh, there's a person. Let me swerve and try to kill this person. Yeah, that's on video. That's an Elon Musk invention. Well, what he funds with his money, but he put his name on it. I mean, I think the metaverse is pretty bad. I mean, people with no, genitals or legs, it's pretty bad. Zuckerberg's weird, and that, absolutely. But look what Elon Musk, we haven't even touched this one yet. Twitter? Do you guys know what Elon Musk did to Twitter?
House. Zuck literally walked into a jiu-jitsu tournament in a mask last month and won the whole thing.
I thought we talked about that.
Torres.
Pedos cope by watching
I hope they
cuties.
put both themselves in a long-induced coma. Bwaayahaha.
I hope they put both themselves in a long-induced coma. Alright. Dude, this bong is just so beautiful right now and ready to be smoked. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Shall we smoke a perfect bong rip? Shmee. You want a shmee? Anybody want a shmee?
What's the odds that it even happens? Would be priceless.
Bro, no, I'm pretty sure it's right. It's a done deal, right? They're going to do it. If one of them backs down, the other one totally wins. I don't see Zuckerberg backing down from this. Elon Musk says that his strategy is to lay on top of his opponent. That's his fighting strategy. He thinks he can do that in a fight. He thinks he can just lay on top of somebody. But hey, he also thinks he can populate Mars with human beings. He also thinks he could tunnel under the ground and make some kind of a fucking system of transportation that's better than what we've already got above ground.
Belt, and Zuck was putting him in situations that were pretty pro.
He also thought that, silencing voices on Twitter was his form of fucking free speech. I'm still silenced on Twitter for the most part. Some people do see me now, which is nice. I'm actually, I gotta say, the fact that I got responded to by a couple people, I was blown away.
Diaz and Jake fight. It's Josh G. Can't IQ your way
forgot.
out of physical one Elon.
I gotta hit this bong, guys. Cheers.
LOL.
That is so relaxing and tasty. Something else was happening. Oh, yeah, that's right. That guy, Brant, the teacher from Florida that does those excellent, he does like Instagram videos and Twitter videos, and he addresses like the politics of the state of Florida and Ron DeSantis and shit. He's really good. He's very supportive of the kids. He responded to something that Nikki Haley put up. Nikki Haley said, "I'm proud to be an American. We are the most blessed people on the planet," or something like that. And he said back to her in a tweet, so what are you saying, that kids from other countries aren't blessed? And I said, I wrote this whole tweet out at him, Brant, whatever his name is, and he fucking responded to it, man. This guy, he follows He follows like 60 people on Twitter, and he's got like 12,000 followers or something like that. Right? Brant Robinson. So I said, it's amazing what forcing young children to stand every morning and pledge their allegiance to a flag and so many other forms of cult-style programming and indoctrinating can do to people like Nikki. Then I said, was that a run-on, Brant? And I went, and he fucking responded back and said, well said and nice rhythm. The sounds of American exceptionalism. And his response to my response to his response only got 11 views. So I just retweeted it and liked it. Hopefully you guys will see it. And he's really worth following. If you want someone who bases his content on facts and the reality of, the world in which we live, I highly recommend you follow him on Twitter and watch his videos.
Hell yeah.
That wasn't sarcasm on his end. No, once again, bro, it's not sarcasm. He's complimenting what I said. He said, well, the first thing he said was well said. Then he goes, and in all caps, nice rhythm to what I said. It's amazing what forcing young children to stand every morning and pledge their allegiance to a flag and so many other forms of cult-style programming and indoctrinating can do to people like Nikki. I felt like it was a run-on sentence. So I asked him, was that a run-on, Brant? Because he's a teacher. He's a school teacher.
That's what I though.
No, there's very little sarcasm on either of our end. I'm saying this kind of indoctrination makes Nikki into this robot. Never forget that even on our worst days, we are blessed to live in America.
Understood.
What about someone not blessed that lives in Brazil? Or Germany? Are they not blessed in, Afghanistan? Are they not blessed? What is she saying? Are they not blessed in Bolivia? Are they not blessed in Ireland? So he said, do you think that human beings who live in other countries are also blessed? Or he says, do you not think? It sounds like you think Americans are just better. But why? And I said, because she's been indoctrinated with the stupid American flag, and she pledges, when she was a little girl, she pledged her allegiance to it, and people like the woman from Hawaii, the representative from Hawaii, whose name all of a sudden just escapes me, Tulsi Gabbard, literally joined the freaking military out of their allegiance to a freaking flag over a lie. She went to war over a lie. I just don't find that a leadership quality. People who think that, war is the way to solve our problems and not sitting down and talking about it. I mean, look what Vladimir Putin achieved in 3 days with talking. They want to try to take that away. They want to say Russia's weak.
Now they
They squashed a coup in 3 days from their most powerful division that was going to take over the fucking government. Putin stopped it. He stopped it quick. And CNN is saying, look at the cracks in Russia. Look at the cracks in the Kremlin. They're showing signs of weakness. Russia's really weak. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, Putin sent a missile barrage into Kyiv.
Here instead of those places.
Killed some people too, I think. It's the narrative is just, I'm not going to play it. I don't play narrative for anybody. I don't play narrative on anything. That's what's going on. I'll just tell you what's going on. This is what's going on. You want to say that shows weakness in Russia. I say it shows massive strength. He ended something that could have been very violent, and he ended it fast. And you can't say that if you work for CNN. You can't report that aspect of the news. But that is literally factual. If you can shut down an attempted coup that quickly. An organized coup with fucking militarized troops coming to take over your government. Shut down in less than 3 days.
Fishing. Morning.
So I'm just saying it's a
Good morning.
it's a misrepresentation of the facts of what's going on. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to cheer on Russia here. I'm just telling you this is a definite misrepresentation of what's going on. And the reason they do this is because they want you to support sending all of your tax dollars, to keep sending money to support Joe Biden in this, keeping this war, this endless war. It never stops. It just transfers the country we're in. Oh, Joe Biden pulled us out of Afghanistan, yeah, and threw us right into fucking Ukraine. So don't give me that bullshit that he pulled us out of war. He's just moved the troops over to fight Vladimir closer to home. Now they want to have this NATO meeting on the border of Russia, basically, and all of the NATO leaders are going to meet and supposedly not talk about the expansion of NATO, right? Which they were never supposed to expand. Not 1 inch, they promised. We won't expand 1 inch. And that's all they did. And now there's NATO countries all around Russia. You're not going to hear that too much on CNN, but someone mentioned it this morning on there. And I was impressed that they were able to say what they said. They said, well, the narrative here is that, it was this English-speaking CNN reporter. They claim that the NATO leaders are meeting here to expand NATO. Of course, they claim that NATO has done nothing but put bases around. And it's like in doing this, he's literally reporting the facts. Put, countries into NATO that border Russia as a direct threat to Russia. And if that doesn't back you against a wall and encourage you to fight back and expand your borders outward to prevent that from happening again, you might not be the leader of any country here on the world right now. Because I would think this would be the reaction of just about anybody. It's just not happening to any other country. Name another country that's getting surrounded by NATO bases, like Russia is. I just wish we could be more honest with our reporting on the mainstream media. I wish they would have people on, who would explain all sides of it, not just their side not just the side that wants to make money doing this. Because they're all making money, but they're not achieving anything. Transferring our money to them through taxes. What a tenth of a trillion, 100 billion. I wonder how much more than that we've sent now. We just sent another $1.5 billion package to Ukraine, I believe. I wonder where we're at. What's the grand total right now? Total funds Total American funds sent to Ukraine to date, I wonder. I remember there was a time when politicians never pointed with their fingers. They only pointed like this with their knuckle.
D to stop that.
This remind you of Hillary Clinton? Nikki Haley's like all pointing and shit. They're bringing back pointing. So you guys should follow Brant Robinson. That's his @ on Twitter. Follow that guy. Oh my goodness gracious. Am I blurry? Because I feel like I'm blurry. It's focusing on something else, not me. I guess because I'm not in the middle. That might be the problem. It should be more like that. Maybe it'll focus on me if I'm in the center of the shot. The shot. Dude, nobody cares about your Microsoft Edge Help and Learning page. I'll tell you what I did. I used two-sided tape to fix the fucking inside panel of my card, bro. And I think what I did... What do you mean face doesn't match? It's my face. It worked. Just saying.
Seeker 1776. CONUS has approved more than $113 billion of aid and military assistance to support the Ukrainian government and allied nations since 2022.
God, thank you, Mr. Truth Seeker 1776. You are amazing for doing that for me. So, $113 billion we've sent now to this stupid fucking endless war that Vladimir Putin has already achieved all of his goals. He just squashed a coup in 3 days. And all we can do is try to say, you know, oh, the cracks in Russia, where they're failing over there. Yeah, I would say that if there was a long drawn out coup and they couldn't have come to a resolution and people got killed. Yep, I would have said that. But in less than 3 days, it's done. You look like an idiot, CNN. You look like a fucking idiot. Anyhow, this is the panel inside my truck, guys. This is what I fixed. And you can see that two-sided tape there at the edge. It can be pushed under with a little piece of plastic. I was using that. And it looks even better than that now. Hey, stop that. I went at the angle. My cat is licking my freaking leg. I don't like that shit. Don't do that shit, motherfucker. And I went at an angle so you could see it. But when you're looking at it from above, you can barely even see that two-sided tape. But it totally worked.
Nice.
Fucking two-sided tape.
Dave
bro.
C. Fishing. I did the same thing on my door panel.
I couldn't believe. Here's another shot of it after I pushed it in. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And I slammed that door. I opened and closed the door, opened, closed the door, opened, closed the door. And it didn't come out. I was like, yes. Fixed. So we'll see how long it lasts for. Inside there's a bracket that panel fits into, and Dino literally ripped it out. Ripped the bracket inside the door out when he ripped the freaking panel out. You're supposed to take a screwdriver and press this little tab, but he didn't. He just pulled it up. So he literally broke the clip. It's a thick plastic clip inside the door panel. And there's no replacing that. You need a whole new fucking door. Nice, right?
Fishing. Yet I did the same thing and ripped it out. LOL snaps.
Ugh. They've anything you want to pull apart like that, they've got a video for it on YouTube. You can go watch, just for future reference for all of you. The information is there and it's readily available. I am fucking blurry. It's driving me crazy.
While installing speaker. Seymour Cannabis. Been there, done that.
Dude, I'm totally blurry. I don't like it. I don't like being blurry. I thought I had it fixed. It's not fixed. Okay. God bless America. Fucking autofocus is all fucked up, dude. Is that better? I'm sorry, man. I was out of focus the whole time. Soft Barbara Walters focus. Soft Barbara Walters focus. Whatever. And I've got the color turned off a little bit too. I can see that. I'm more colorful than that. Not much though. That's actually pretty close. Dead on. Skin tone wise, dead on. Trending in the United States, we're coming for your children. Oh my God, no. You guys should have never done that. You're not smart people if you think that that's the way to win people over. You're idiots. Anyone out there chanting, we're coming for your children, you guys are fucking idiots, and that's not how you achieve what you're trying to achieve. You're only making your lives worse. I can't fucking help you. If you're out there yelling that shit, I can't bail you out. I can't explain away for you. I know you can try to explain your way out of that all you want. Not my fucking job. I'm not your lawyer. Best of luck to you. How's that for a take, kids? Pride parades, I support them. But that chant needs to fucking go. And when people hear that in a goddamn parade, the people that are part of that parade need to go up to the people that are starting that chant and say, you guys are going to try to make us sound like fucking pedophiles. Are you fucking plants? You know, did someone plant you in here to do this, to try to make us look bad? You know? Who do you work for? You work for goddamn Turning Point USA?
Torres.
You know, Turning Point USA fucking giving you some fucking cash to come out here and yell that? So, Anyone that thinks that's a good idea, man, it's not a good idea. And you don't ever get between someone and their children. You just don't do it. You come for you come for their children, they're gonna come for your fucking freedom. Remember that shit. We can only defend you so much. So, you hear that chant, you shut it down. Okay? When you're within that group, you shut it down. You tell them no. You say something else. That's fucking trending 32,000 tweets right now.
Seeker 1776. What chant are you referring to?
We're coming for your children. Some people think that's a way to win people over to the LGBTQ community, and I'm telling them it's absolutely the exact opposite of what you should be saying. Massive Head and Shoulders. But there's a massive Head and Shoulders that formed. There's an even bigger inverse Head and Shoulders though, but that was before it. I don't know. It shot up, then went back down.
The biggest cause for hate towards LGBTQ involves children. What a silly slogan.
Right? Oh God, bro. I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink it,
Seeker
man.
1776. Oh damn, that's not a good decision at all. That's the soundbite the right wants.
Exactly, and I wouldn't be surprised if the right sends people to these organizations to start that chant, to make them even look worse. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. But, you know, if I was Turning Point, that's where I'd be sending some of my money. Find some kids to go run in that parade and start this chant.
That's like a gun activist promoting how fast a fully auto weapon can kill oops of people, haha. Enoch Emmanuel Torres.
Well,
I bought some Sasquatch Summer's Delight soap.
It's not like that, but I see what you're trying to say. It's a poor analogy. I think my analogy of Tony Montana sitting in front of a pile of cocaine is a better analogy for the dangers of AI. But, you know, I'd work on that one.
Seeker
you could probably fine tune it a little bit.
That's giving Charlie Kirk too much credit. That dude is a few cards short of
Well,
a death.
I said if I was Turning Point.
You're right, not the best
Hey,
analogy,
Mom.
ha ha ha.
You're right, not the best analogy. Thanks. I like analogies, man, because I hear so many poor ones, and I'm like, really, that's the best you can come up with?
Seeker 1776.
I mean, even
True.
The analogy that Debunk the Funk came up with, I can't remember it because it was so unrelatable. It was so bad. I was like, bro, you could come up with a better analogy than that? Oh, man. Oh, it was so bad. Yeah, it wasn't his analogy. That's right. He was quoting another doctor. And I don't know if he was misquoting him and got it wrong a little bit, or if it was just a bad analogy. He seemed to like it. But I could help Debunk the Funk write his own analogies. I could be, dude, we should do some afro analogies. You know, that's like a scientist with an afro, you know, stuff like that.
House. Why do girls have hedges for eyebrows now? Looks like they are about to bloom.
I've noticed that. I said that to my mom as well. I was like, "What's going on with these eyebrows? What is that woman doing? Does she not know about plucking? I mean, I get these long white hairs on my eyebrows, and I've got a trimmer, you know." So it's gets when these gray ones, they get long and all curl upwards and shit.
House. They all need to be shown a picture of Oucho marks.
Oh God. It's like it doesn't occur to them, I guess. I'm just like, you could shave this. I do. If I were to get I mean, I haven't actually had to in years, but I used to, man. When I was younger, I'd get a little bit of hair right here. I shaved it off. I was like, I don't want hair up above my nose right there. That's fucking weird. That's what a razor's for.
Manuel Torres. Unibrow son.
God, dude. People come into Destiny's and they're like, "Yo, what's up, Nay?" And I'm like, "Yo." And then someone's like, "No, that dude nays, bro. Blah, blah, blah." I'm like, fuck off.
House. When I was 16, my mom bought an electrolysis machine. I killed my unibrow and toe hairs. They never heal again.
Toe hairs? I never even looked at my toe hairs before, bro. I didn't know I had any. I don't think I do. Bro, I've got hairless toes, bro. How effeminate of me. I do not have... Oh, yeah, I do. My bad. It's just my eyesight sucks. No, I got hair on my toes. I totally got hair on my toes. That bothered you, huh, bro? I don't even notice that. It's too far away. It bothered you that there was hair on your toes. You must have had some hairy toes, bro.
Fishing. I have hairy feet.
That's a thing, huh? I didn't know that hairy feet was a thing. I've got some hair. Yeah, I see a little bit on the top of my foot. I've never really noticed it before. It's like baby hairs. You know? Not like eyebrow type thickness hairs. But Tripping on the hair on the top of my foot, bro. That's a thing to do when you're high. Whoa, bro, I got hair on my feet, bro. That's funny. That's a fun thing to do when you're high. Whoa, everyone look at the tops of your feet and see if you got hair on the tops of your feet. Have you ever noticed it before? Oh, delicious.
I do.
You've got hair on top of your feet, bro? It's crazy. Everyone look at the tops of your feet, man. Trip out on the hair on top of Everybody trip on the hair on the tops of your feet. I didn't even realize there's hair up there.
Yet and on toes.
I mean, I got it on my hands. I can see hair here. And on my knuckle here. Just never thought to check the foot.
Fishing. I've shaved it before because I wear flip-flops. Restream.io.
Oh my god, that's funny, bro.
Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Does it take a long time for your foot hair to grow back? We're talking about foot hair here, man. Foot hair. Alright. Maybe we should talk about something else. Maybe we should talk about this bong
Fishing.
rip.
Yeah, it's slower.
God, man, I put those orange trees out there in the yard and they're not doing that good. One of them is. And I didn't check another one, but two of them, one of them is like totally doesn't look like it's going to make it. And the other one, you're like, I don't know if it's going to make it. This one over here, not so sure. So I'm going to let them stay inside longer and all these other ones, because they're all sitting right here. And I figure I'll really wait for them to thicken up and maybe get some
Fishing.
growth on them. I don't know.
My cannabis plant was heat stressed.
It got water. I got water on the frickin' thing right when I put it in and the sun was out. It bleached the leaves immediately. The next day the leaves were bleached. I totally ruined it. And then I think that also killed the bud that was at the center, Stopped the growth of the whole frickin' plant. They grow very slowly, so it's possible that another bud's going to come out of it because there is one healthy new leaf on it. But it might not even be worth waiting because I've got all of these plants that are sitting here in their cups ready to go. And when they get to a point where
Fishing.
I think they have like a second
Plants so sensitive to
node,
FL.
I'd like to see a second node form and then maybe consider putting them outside. Because that's one thing, is my father's thing, was he was a citrus farmer. I've never done it before. I don't know anything about it. So, except he taught me how to graft when I was a kid. He did teach me that. It was really cool. He showed me exactly how to do it, and we did it out in the front yard. He's like, come watch me graft this plant together. We're going to take this tree. We're going to have 2 kinds of fruit on this tree. And I was like, okay. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Dave C. Fishing in the tweet. Thank you. In the chat. Thank you, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers. Hoot in hell. That'd be a sweet video to see from you. Unless I've missed it in the past. Steven running. Cheers. That's an awesome story about your dad. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, he's sitting right in front of me right now. Chadwick. I was talking to him this morning. I was just telling him what I was doing. I was outside doing some work. No, I was outside walking the dog. Now I was doing some work. I was cleaning up a little bit. And I said to him, I started taking the dog out. And I said, he's pretty good looking dog, huh? I said to my dad, and then I was like,
Recall. Based as F at and K.
I told him I fixed the panel in my Escalade and shit. Based as fuck, yo. Hey, freaking Arkle, what's up, buddy? Dude, this is just smoking away, so I'm just gonna hit it again. I couldn't put it out. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Arkle, Chadwick, Steve Running, Hoot and Howl. Billy, isn't Billy here, I think? Josh G. Billy Bunk Thornton, whoever. Cheers.
Recall. Did your dad have dogs as you grew up as a
Yeah,
kid?
he always had dogs. We always had dogs. German Shepherds and shit. What the fuck was that? You guys want to listen to some Brant Robinson? This is the guy I told you guys to follow on Twitter. He
Recall.
just put up a video 5
Me too,
hours
but
ago.
didn't want my own till I was in my 30s.
Check this out.
You as always for your kindness and for your insights. Black Joy. I don't mean this with any disrespect. I am obviously a white man, and I'm not here to do any, quote, white-splaining or tell you what it means to experience joy from the perspective of an African American. I'm here to tell you that the very idea of black joy is at the heart of the American experience. You can't understand where we are today unless you understand the reality that African American history is American history. And that history is, of course, filled with trauma, with slavery, with disfranchisement, with discrimination, with racial violence. But in that, we're human beings who somehow found a way each and every day to get up and find joy. Because, my friends, the concept of black joy is about one thing: resistance. Joy and resistance become the same thing, because through joy is overcoming. And if you can study American history, at least to the extent that I have, you can wake up each and every day, not thinking, oh, how privileged I am, but thinking there were people in my life who I've never met and will never meet, people in my history, my heroes, people who often live lives of grinding poverty and who often face the threat of racial violence. If I can wake up each and every day being grateful for the sacrifices of those human beings who came before me, then I understand that in black joy is the spirit of pride and resistance. And that's an American thing, not just a black thing. So my friends, no disrespect. Take time to reflect on what black joy really means, because it's in all of us. But until we reflect on our history, we might not fully appreciate what it's given us. You guys be well and have a great start to your week.
That's him, man. You should check him out.
Nice.
He's always got something to say, man. He puts up a lot of videos. He's a rock climber. But, you know, he teaches lessons for kids in school and shit. So, you know, they get into whatever they're getting into. He'll
Fishing.
bring it to the...
Interesting.
He'll bring it to his Twitter. And he puts up good content, man. You go through his... Joe Exotic. Oh, I'm following Joe Exotic. Oh, tigers. We're talking tiger today. Oh, tiger tails.
Have you read through the affidavit? If you could, for us, initial each page. And
Okay, that's weird. Zelensky rules out holding presidential elections in Ukraine until Ukraine wins the conflict. What? What? Dude, that can't be real. Dude, this can't be real. This has got to be fake.
В Україні наступного року вибори.
Це ж питання глобальне. І якщо ми переможемо, то будуть. Значить, не буде військового часу, не буде війни. А вибори повинні проходити у мирний час, коли немає війни, згідно законодавства. І тому це так.
Чи будуть в Україні наступного року вибори?
Це ж питання глобальне. І якщо ми переможемо, то будуть. Значить, не буде військового часу, не буде війни. А вибори повинні проходити у мирний час, коли немає війни, згідно законодавства. І тому це так.
Wow, bro. If that's true, man, if that's what he's saying, because I don't speak... No, come on, man. I gotta retweet this and ask people if it's real or not. Is this real? I'm retweeting that with "Is this real?" I hope someone will let me know if that's real or not, because it's unbelievable. You know what? The woman who put that up on Twitter, you know what she said when she posted that? She says, "I thought that we were saving democracy." He's not gonna have elections until they win the war. He's a dictator. Zelensky's become a dictator. It's just fucking psychotic. 630 views, bro. It can't be real. It cannot. Can anybody verify that? It says it's from the BBC. Okay, wait. It should be easy enough to look up, right? Dude, what happened to fucking Google?
Article. If he lost election, he's a dead man sooner than later, possibly. Bonsai House. Verify what? He was speaking ding dong.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know if this is real. Is this... I mean, I know someone who speaks Ukrainian, but even if he's saying that, it could be goddamn AI now. You know? This could be... I don't know if this fucking... Wait. This is a BBC interview with Zelensky. It should be on YouTube, right? What? Why can't I type on fucking... Jesus fuck. Let me see if the interview exists. Oh, 5 days ago.
Oracle. Could use Google Translate on your phone to listen and translate it to text.
Dude, it doesn't mean that it's not fake, but I just found that goddamn it's coming from BBC. I found all the uploads. And this is from 5 days ago. This is 8 minute. Let me see if I can find that piece of video.
President Zelensky has told the BBC he believes his country will have F-16 fighter aircraft in action in 6 to 7 months' time. In a wide-ranging interview, he told the BBC's Yalda Hakim that training on the F-16s will start in the summer. He also admitted it was difficult to measure the success of his country's counter-offensive against Russia.
President Zelensky, thank you so much for your time. I'd like to begin by asking you about the counteroffensive. How's it going?
Not everything is easy. There are certain difficulties because, first of all, our land is mined. We would definitely like to make bigger steps that are a bit smaller than we want. But nevertheless, those who fight shall win, and to those who knock, the door shall be opened. That's why, by all means, we have confidence in the success of the counter-offensive actions.
Well, Ukraine, your deputy defense minister, has admitted that it will be difficult to win back land in this counteroffensive.
No counter-offensive operation can be easy. It's not easy, first of all, for those current... Some want it and expect it very much. Some want some sort of a Hollywood movie, but things don't really happen that way.
The Americans say that they will stay with Ukraine till the very end. Do you believe them?
War, that's what we need. Ukraine will be different, transformed. The only thing that will not change is the strength of our people.
And you can watch Yalda Hakim's interview with President Zelensky in full here on the BBC News channel at 5 o'clock BST on Wednesday.
Can't and am not willing to understand because we are at war and we need to get things done quick to bring the dates forward. But I believe it can be August. After this training begins, we want to believe that in 6 or 7 months we will have our first planes.
Mr. President, I also want your...
Scale. It is crystal clear.
The Americans have made clear how...
Same thing will happen here.
I mean, Russia has done...
Same thing will happen here. When everybody saw how quickly we began to advance, the same thing will happen here. Like to make bigger steps that are a bit smaller than we want. But nevertheless, those who fight shall win, and to those who not...
Russia.
If they
President
have an echo,
Zelensky, thank you
most
so much
likely,
for your
if they
time.
don't have headphones,
I'd like to
just
begin
say
by
Alexa,
asking you
what's my
about the
location? The echo
counteroffensive.
will tell
How's
you
it
their
going?
address.
I can't find this part, bro. I went through all the parts, man. I can't find this part where he says this. It's like I scrolled through and I tried to stop every time.
That are a bit smaller than we want, but nevertheless, those who fight shall win, and to those who
This is
knock,
definitely
the
that
door
interview.
shall be opened. That's why, by all means, we have confidence in the success of the counter-offensive actions.
Well, Ukraine, your deputy defense minister, has admitted that it will be difficult to win back land in this counteroffensive.
Просто
Like the process was too slow, but then the moment came when
Росія робить щоденно
every day Russia brings atrocious tragedies to our land. Sometimes it seems to me that they don't clear
зрозуміло.
The Americans have
bring and man-made disasters on a large scale. It is crystal clear.
to the negotiating table.
Для нас дуже важливо рухатись вперед.
For us, it's very important to move forward
Man,
because
I'd
we
love to
have to
find this.
motivate not only our army but also our
CJ
Western
Hill.
allies. Aid
Does
So
Ukraine
they
have term limits?
expect results and results quickly.
Дехто хочуть,
some want it and expect it very much. Some want some sort of a Hollywood movie, but think
Like,
they are.
it's so
our
weird the way they
partners.
show them at different
On the
angles.
other hand, we need to understand that we have to count on ourselves.
Well, let's just look at some of the things you need. The F-16s.
Time means lives. I believe that we will start the training period this summer as well. We will certainly continue to put pressure to bring the dates forward, but I believe
In the UK, just your message to that conference.
я дуже дякую прем'єр-міністру.
huge thanks to the Prime Minister, to the government, to the businesses of the UK and all the people for that's what we need. Ukraine will be different, transformed. The only thing that will not change is the strength of our people.
І міцність наших людей.
And you can watch Yalda Hakim's interview with President Zelensky in full here on the BBC News channel at 5 o'clock BST.
Dude, I wonder if we can find that whole interview. I need to find this. I got to know if this is real or not. I'm going to look it up myself. See if it pops up here. Okay, no. Okay, I'm just going to type in Zelensky at bbc.com. Here it is. Oh God, is this the whole interview? 44 minutes? What is this? It's in a different language. Oh. 2 days ago, 5 days ago. But dude, I don't know. Okay, let me just click on these because this is that from that interview, but is there an actual link to the actual interview? Will there be elections in Ukraine?
To make as many gains on the battlefield
Чи будуть в Україні наступного року вибори?
next year.
Oh shit, you can hear her say it. You can hear her say it. If you listen, you can hear her say, will there be elections in Ukraine next year? Or this year? Next year.
В Україні наступного року вибори.
Next year.
Це ж питання.
Чи будуть в Україні наступного року вибори?
Next year?
Це ж питання глобальне. І якщо ми переможемо, то будуть. Значить, не буде військового часу, не буде.
Dude, this is fucking real, bro. I'm pretty convinced it's fucking real, man. So, you know, he's claiming to be president forever until he wins this war. And this is fucking real. I'm almost convinced it's real for a couple of reasons.
You're in a stronger position when you get to the negotiating table.
Для нас дуже важливо.
That it will be difficult to win back land in this counteroffensive. Thank you so much for your time. I'd like to begin by asking you about the counteroffensive. How is it going?
Suffering and to commit horrors, cause great suffering,
That's
and
crazy.
How they measure the success of this. They want you to make as many gains on the battlefield so that you're trained till the very end. Do you believe them? For example, the US officials are now saying
we will start that time means lives.
in recovery conference in the UK. Just your message to that.
God, I'd love to
Ukraine will
find
be
this whole
different,
interview.
transformed.
The whole interview's got to be somewhere on the fucking internet, man. They found it. Someone's got it here. I've got the video of the clip, but where'd they get their clip from? It says BBC in the top left. Oh, hold on a second.
The only thing that will not change is the strength of our people.
And you can watch Yelda Hakim's interview with President Zelensky in full here on the BBC News channel at 5 o'clock BST.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted and expected very much.
I mean, dude, that's fucking real. It's fucking real. Dude, I can't believe this only has... Okay, it's almost got 1 million views. Okay, cool. Wow, I'm reading all the responses to this dictator thing. It's crazy. It turns out it is real. I looked it up myself. The fucking interview exists, and you can literally hear her asking the question. It matches word for word with the translation. The translation doesn't change at the bottom of the screen. The only thing is that specific clip isn't available on the longer clip that's available on YouTube. I have a feeling that whole interview is somewhere, though, because someone found that. I'd like to find that part of it, but even not seeing that, I'm convinced, man, that's what he said. And it's interesting to see what the left-wingers are saying. The people that support the Biden administration and this war in Ukraine, how they rationalize what he said. It's interesting to hear their argument. But that's all it is interesting. You know what I mean? Wow, man, that's crazy. Usually I think I look at the numbers, I see there's a bunch of people, but then I realize when I talk to you guys I don't get a response, and I'm like, I don't know how many of those numbers are real. But you guys take care, and I will see you on the next show. How about that? How long have we been live for? Yeah. All right. I will see you guys later. I'm going to go eat lunch and do some stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Tonight, maybe? I don't know. All right. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. In the meantime, you can hang out with me on Twitter. You know, that's where I'm at Nate's Garden on Twitter. Look for me there. I'll be there tweeting, and I'll see your tweets, and we can tweet back and forth at each other, and it's kind of cool. Okay, bye, guys.